There is no doubt that one should never lose faith and hope, especially when it comes to children. Tracey and Julian Ostwick were overjoyed when they found out they were expecting twins. They eagerly awaited the birth of their children, but unfortunately, things did not go as planned. Tracy began experiencing complications with her pregnancy, and the twins were born prematurely, at just 26 weeks. This caused significant health issues for both children, but especially for their daughter Amber. What you will see in the continuation of this video is an important life lesson. Watch to the end, it will be interesting. When Amber was born, she could not breathe on her own, and the doctors had to perform an emergency tracheotomy to save her life. The procedure left her with damaged ligaments, making her unable to move her limbs normally, and she was later diagnosed with cerebral palsy. The family was heartbroken, and they did not know what to do to help their little girl. As Amber grew, her parents tried everything they could to help her. They took her to various doctors and specialists, but nothing seemed to improve her condition. It was not until a family friend suggested animal therapy that they found a glimmer of hope. Amber's parents were intrigued by the idea, and they started researching animal therapy. They discovered that there was a donkey shelter in Birmingham that provided animal therapy for children with disabilities. They decided to give it a try, as they had nothing to lose. When they arrived at the shelter, they were introduced to a little donkey named Shoki. Shoki had been rescued from a field in Ireland, where he was found lying on the ground with a rope around his neck, covered in ulcers and abrasions from his cruel owner. The shelter workers had nursed him back to health, and he had become a gentle and affectionate animal, perfect for working with children. The day that Amber and Shoki met, a bond was instantly established between them. Shoki bowed his head, and Amber hugged him, and it was clear that they had a special connection. In the following days, Amber was taught how to climb on Shoki, and every time they were together, it was like magic. The donkey pushed Amber to move, and she became stronger, able to move her legs and do what had previously seemed impossible. One of the most beneficial techniques used during the therapy with the donkey was equine-assisted therapy. This type of therapy involves working with horses or donkeys in a controlled environment, using their movements and behavior to improve physical, emotional, and mental well-being. In Amber's case, the donkey Shoki was trained to perform specific movements that could help her improve her balance, coordination, and muscle tone. During the therapy sessions, Amber would sit on the donkey's back, and the staff would guide the donkey through a series of movements, such as walking, trotting, and turning. These movements helped to stimulate Amber's muscles and improve her balance, which in turn helped her to develop her ability to walk. The staff also used the movements to help Amber develop her proprioceptive sense, which is the ability to sense the position and movement of one's body. Equine-assisted therapy also provided Amber with emotional support and a sense of connection. The bond that she developed with Shoki helped her to build trust, feel more confident, and express her emotions in a safe and supportive environment. Through the combination of animal-assisted therapy and equine-assisted therapy, Amber was able to make significant progress in her physical and emotional development. She went from being a little girl who could barely move her limbs to a confident and independent child who could walk on her own. The Ostwick family was grateful to the shelter and the staff for helping their daughter in her journey to recovery. They were amazed at the transformative power of animal therapy and how it had helped their daughter in ways they never thought possible. She was happy, and her family could see the joy in her eyes. As Amber's progress continued, her parents started to dream of new possibilities for her. They realized that she could have a bright future and that there were many opportunities for children with disabilities. The family continued to visit the shelter regularly, and Amber and Shoki remained the best of friends. As Amber grew older, she even began to volunteer at the shelter, helping other children who were going through the same challenges that she had overcome. In the end, the story of Amber and Shoki is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of animal therapy. As time passed, she had become a beautiful young woman, full of life and hope. Looking back, Amber's parents knew that they had made the right decision when they took her to the donkey shelter. They were grateful to the workers there for their love and dedication to the animals and the children they helped. They realized that sometimes the greatest gifts come in the most unexpected forms, and that we should never lose hope, even in the darkest of times. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming stories of hope and triumph over adversity.